Alright, just as I suspected. These appear to only be parking lights. Marker lights, if you will. Just a one wire to it. Must be grounded to the body. Which isn't a big deal, but I need fucking turn signals, bud. Turns out these weren't, and I didn't really look into this. I just ordered some, so I assumed these were fog lights because, I saw this busted off and I wasn't aware that these were parking lights only and that turn signals were the option on this truck, right? So eventually, I'm supposed to get the vintage fog lights. They're actually stamped forward. They're pretty neat. So, those should look pretty good on there. I'll show you guys those whenever I get them, put them on. But now I need turn signals. So, what should I do for turn signals on this thing, man? For the front? Well, I say for the front, right? Let me show you what I got going on in the back here. Way back there. By the way, I had to go pick that car up on Saturday. I was trying to sell it on consignment. I'll probably do a video too on that thing, just to I don't know, for the sake of fucking doing it, I guess. But it's still for sale. I'd like to get as close as 20 grand for that thing as I can. It's a 95 true Cobra, about 55,000 miles on it. Bunch of Maximum Motorsports suspension shit in it. Motorsport, whatever the fuck Ford's performance line of fucking springs and shit are. Those are the springs in it. KYB adjustable shocks in the back, struts in the front, and Holy Terminator X, Kenny Bow blower. Fast car, fun as fuck. I'm a cripple now, so getting out of this thing sucks. For me, anyway. So, if you're interested in this thing, it's a little bit dirty right now because I got caught in the rain on the way home Saturday. But, beautiful car, fun. Has a couple issues. This window needs the track adjusted in it or something, because it doesn't come up straight the whole, the way it's supposed to. These motors need replaced. I got 2 motors in the trunk for it. Just, that might be it, actually. I'll got other shit to work on. So, if you're interested in that, let me know. All right. Now, back to what I was talking about, these lights here. So, I gotta pull this apart to see. I don't know if this is grounded to the body also, but we got 2 wires coming out of this one. So there's one brake and one, one brake turn, and one parking light, or are these only single lights also? I don't know. This isn't as big of a deal because I could put pretty much anything back here. Fucking trailer light wise or whatever. And I might just get some fucking trailer lights that have the integrated reverse light in it and maybe wire that up. I don't know. I didn't run a wire for that. I didn't run a wire for reverse lights at all. But so what should I do for turn signals on this thing? At least for the front. The back isn't as big of a deal, but for some reason, finding amber turn signals for this. Like if you look up vintage amber turn signals, motherfuckers want like $400 for them. I'm not paying that. I paid $50 for the fog lights. You know what I mean? It's a rat rod. So I also thought about cutting a hole in this bumper and then putting like a light that has the rubber around it. But the bumper's kind of thick. I don't know if it's too thick to do that, and I don't know if I really like the look of that. So if I could get something similar to this and just mount it somewhere else in the bumper or whatever, or I don't know how low this will really be, but I could put the fog lights on the fucking bottom and then the turn signals up top. So I go to options, but I don't know what options I really got for the turn signal lamps themselves. I have the old school switch in there, which I need to make sure that works, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure that thing out. So this is a little bent up. I got to try to fix this a little bit. Not totally worried about it, but I would like to be able to open the door pretty easy. I ordered some metal panels. I'll show you that in a second. This is roached. But this panel is also, sorry, I'm trying to finish this off. This panel is also bent to fuck, you know, from whatever somebody hit. Like, they probably ran it into a fucking ditch is what they did. And it came up in and, you know, but, all right, hold on. So I'll show these in another video. And these are the steps and the kick panels that go here, right? I got inner rockers because these ones are rotted out pretty bad. Actually, let me go out and I'll show you. All right, so as you can see, the steps and the kick panel are smoked. Inner rockers, not looking much better. Both sides. All right, I pulled that rope out of that hole. So I got the inner rockers, and this one's already marked with a fucking question mark and an arrow for that cut there. This one looks beat to fuck, and somebody definitely cut that with a torch or a plasma cutter. So I ordered those from Gary Bauer, who sells EMS panels. This one was already marked up. These are the lowers for the front fender. This one had a hole on. I figured I might as well replace them. I'm probably not going to replace them before power tour, but I'm going to do that. I got to do something about the inner fender wells on these because they're rusted the whole way up there, and then this one has a big old hole in it probably from battery acid. And then I got floors, which is the main thing I needed. So I don't know if you can see this from the bottom or not. Let me get my light. Especially on this side, you can see the floor, and it's rotted out on this side. And I needed something to weld this shit to, so I got that. So before power tour, I'm going to try to get the floor and the steps and the kick panels welded in. But that's kind of fucked up when you order new shit. It's not like these panels are cheap, you know what I mean? But anyway, the main purpose of this video, what should I do with these turn signals? While I'm down here tonight, I'm going to try to run the rest of the wiring and shit I need to do for the lights for the front to include turn signals. I got this switch together with epoxy on there, and it works. I tested it in one of my last videos. So I just need to get the turn signal switch figured out and see what's what. I'm going to try to get that shit done tonight because I'm running out of time. And then I got a plate for this thing. I have an antique plate for this thing, which I'll probably run that for a year until I change the motor and shit. In Tennessee, the body and the engine can't be modified for an antique plate. So, I mean, I'm just going to run the body the way it is. I'm not going to do anything to it, really. I am going to change the suspension and all that shit, but it doesn't say anything about that in the law. And technically, is this motor really modified? I mean, the long block is stock, right? But I really don't want to fucking have issues, and I don't want to be restricted on when, how I drive this thing whenever I change the chassis and the engine, because I would like to drive this truck a fair amount. So, I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but I did. If you know or have an idea or something on what I should do for front turn signals on this thing, let me know in the comments, and hopefully we can get that figured. All right, bye.